So a little while back, I got a great idea to make a Polaroid back for my GX680, and I saw a video on the microcam, and microcam is this guy. Well, actually, I saw a video on the Polaroid instant photo booth, which uses the mechanism from this. This uses larger film, and I thought, well, that's interesting. So I went on eBay, typed in microcam, and 4 or 5 of these popped up, like 15, 20 bucks. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So this is designed to go into a microscope, take photos of it. But the mechanism is essentially completely flat. This is the entire mechanism. Motors in there, everything in there, even the DC power supply plugs into there. And this takes the wider, unfortunately out of production, 331, 339, 337 film, and it is that wide. Don't have a reference. It looks much wider, but that is a regular Polaroid 600. Pardon all the dust. Tons of construction going on down here. So, a bit wider. So, oh, cool. However, in that Polaroid instant photo booth video, the guy talked about 3D printing an adapter, sliding in one of these, the I-type version, which doesn't have the battery in it, and I was like, oh, so that's cool. So I got this, fiddled around with it for a while, and actually one of them came with a manual. And in the manual, I saw this, and it says, note black and white films produce a reversed or mirror image. I went, well, that's weird. Why does the manual say black and white? Because 339 is color here, 331 black and white, 337 black and white, but a much higher ISO. I was like, why would that be reversed? Because inside of here, you have your standard Polaroid, a mirror, and everything in there. So, why? Well, I opened up a package of the 331, which I found this expired. Obviously expired. They haven't produced this in a very long time. On eBay, I think there was 2 packs for $20 or something, and 339, and then 331. And when I pulled out the cartridge, the film was black. And of course, I tried to expose it, and nothing happened. This stuff has probably been sitting in a, hot attic or warehouse somewhere where it's been tons of really high temperatures. And so this is what the color looked like. Pretty standard. Here's this is old expired 600 film, and pretty much what it looks like. The packet in here is completely dried up. It doesn't do anything. But what I noticed was it was black. I was like, that's weird. And then I took some of it out and realized it was upside down. And then I clicked. Did Polaroid make film that exposed from the back? Well, I did some research on the internet, couldn't find anything about it. And I commented on someone's video, I think one of the Kodak instant photos, and they said that Polaroid never made any film that exposed from the back. I also noticed this was white. And when you look at Instax film, which does expose from the back, and you pull out that unexposed, it's also white. So, and unfortunately, I only had one of these that was black and white, and I only opened it almost a year ago. So I honestly am not sure if it was in backwards or not. I'm very confident that when I pulled out it was, and everything points to that, but I have no research, no information that I can find that backs it up. Because Instax, like the Kodak format, that's long since gone, doesn't have a mirror. This is the fake digital one. It doesn't have a mirror, and it exposes directly onto the back of the film, and because of that, it's designed not to mirror. Polaroids require a lens. A mirror. So, very interesting, and especially that it looks exactly the same. Instax. Now, I don't have any of the Kodak film. I'm assuming it's the same way. Who knows? The chemistry might completely be different. But I just found that so interesting. And this was the actual Polaroid instant photo booth that used the guts of the microcam. And of course, I found this on eBay really cheap, and I was like, well, I have to get that because that thing looks really cool. So at some point, this will go in frame on the wall. But yeah, so I guess it's still kind of a mystery, but Polaroid seems to all my knowledge that Polaroid did in fact make film that exposed from the back. So yeah, that's what I found. I'm curious if anyone else has found any information. Maybe they used this back in the day. I know this was used in the microcam in the photo booth. I don't know if this was used in anything else. Maybe some sort of scientific instrument equipment. Maybe some other products. Maybe they made cameras that used it. I'm not sure. This information on this stuff is so hard to find because I'm pretty sure it was just marketed towards businesses and not towards the consumer market. So, but that's what I found. I'm really curious if anyone else has any other information on it. Yeah.